Hello my dear friends, you're on the Military Summary channel, and this short update we're going to discuss the events that took place during the previous hours. The Russians are saying that Ukrainians were doing some kind of making Reiko in combat above the territory of Russian Federation using the light airplane. But somehow that airplane was damaged and was forced to land on the territory of Russian Federation. The pilot was captured. The pilot was saying that he is the civilian person. He didn't know that he was flying above the territory of Russian Federation, but the Russian special forces are saying that they managed to find a weapon in the vicinity of the landed airplane. As we can see, the Ukrainians have increased they have activated in this area. During the previous months, we remember that they made a few attempts to cross the border. They established control over a few towns, but then they was a step back from this area. Furthermore, if you remember, the Russians are saying that Ukrainians almost every single week made another attempt to attack the energy facilities, fuel depots in this area using drones. So maybe the Ukrainians are planning to do something in this area. Very interesting updates are coming from Bakhmut. As you can see, the Russian source map is not updated, but this morning of the local time, a lot of Russian sources confirms that as a result of clashes during the previous hours, the Russians managed to establish control for more than 90% of the central part of Bakhmut. The Russians are saying that as a result of the pushing operation in this area and as a result of retreating operation of the Ukrainians, the Russians established control over the railroad station Bakhmut. They managed to cross the street M32 and they got the outskirts of the central hospital that located in the central part of Bakhmut. So as you can see, this is the current situation according to the Russian sources. So this blue cloud is under complete Russian control. So we can say that Ukrainians controls just the prison. This is the prison, Artyomovsk prison that located in the central part, and the railroad ways that split the territory of Bakhmut into western and the central part. So we can say that this is currently the bridgehead of the Ukrainians in this area. The territory between these lines in the blue cloud is in the gray zone. I believe that Ukrainians are going to continue their stepping back from this area, and I believe that maybe today or the day after we're going to see the entire that the Russians are going to establish 100% control over this area, and then we're going to start seeing the clashes for the western part of Bakhmut. Furthermore, the Russians are saying that they got the outskirts of Bogdanovka, and maybe also today or maybe tomorrow they're going to start storming this town, or maybe this is some kind of operation to force the Ukrainians to step back from Bogdanovka because of risk of being encircled if Bogdanovka falls. Very interesting updates are coming from Ugledar. More and more we see that this area, that the Russians also have activated in this area. They're using their bombs, guided bombs in this area massively. They're ruining Ugledar and the coal mine number 1 that located on the northeast of Ugledar till ruins. And maybe within the next few days or weeks, the Russians will try to make another attempt to storm this area and to finally to establish control over this very bad town with very bad history for the Russians. And that's it for this short update. Military Summer channel reminds to condemn any violence in Ukraine. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel, put your likes, join my Patreon. Have a good day. Bye bye.